going on, y'all? It's your boy Cool Colas here, and you're tuning in to a new episode of TJ Foodies. So today we are going to be doing dinner with the TJs, and it's going to be our little New Year's Eve dinner. My beautiful wife, Mrs. TJ, aka the Reviewer, is recording me right now as I'm about to make our first dish. So we got a lot of different things that we're going to be making today. One of it is going to be shish kebabs. We're going to be making some like rice pilaf to go underneath it. Like I'm going to do like a Spanish rice type of thing. And we're also going to be doing salad. And then we're also, which is the thing I'm showcasing, is going to be, we're going to be doing this beer cheese dip, but we're going to put it in like a pretzel bread bowl. So right now I'm going to be starting the process of making the beer cheese. So come with me as I show you all everything we're doing.
All right.
So here are some of the ingredients here that I'm going to be using. This is not everything because, you know, I kind of got everything all in one place. I'm going to be using some milk. I'm going to be using some flour. I'm going to be using some beer, obviously. I got cheese I'm going to be using. I got black pepper and some other seasonings I'm going to be using as well too, butter and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started and I'm going to get it going.
All right.
All right. Hey.
Hello, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Yep. Took forever.
Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very long process. I have my apron on still.
Yep.
So that's what y'all probably see a little bit of.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get eating here and we're going to talk and, you know, ask some questions and stuff like that. And
sounds good.
yeah, just make it do what it do.
So if y'all could probably kind of see a little bit, we got the little like bread like bowl. It's like some soup. I can see it.
Yep.
In there.
Looking like a little mini volcano. Mm-hmm. We got some rice pilaf. We got some shrimp and potatoes and stuff like that. Mushrooms, peppers, things like that on the because we had these shish kebabs that we did, and like we would like actually we put them on the skewers, like these metal skewers, and then we cooked them on our little griddle, and then we took them off, and then we put it on top of a like a Spanish type of rice, and so we got that as a meal. We got like a little side salad here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And we got a couple like little pretzel things to dip. Yeah. So we can dip it into our little bread bowl that we had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I just realized we don't have spoons. You want me to?
Spoon? What you need a spoon for?
For this.
I mean, we probably not going to eat that like soup. We probably going to dip it or something.
Oh, I guess that's
true.
true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
But all right. So let's get into it. Can you pass me the Caesar?
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No problem.
So yes, this is for like our little New Year's like dinner.
Yeah,
type
New
thing.
Year's.
Yeah, New Year's dinner type thing that we're trying to do and whatnot. We were trying to do like go somewhere, but we were kind of having that, you know, we just got done with like Christmas and we're like, well, I kind of don't have a taste for this and that, so it was kind of like one of those moments where we're like,
we ain't want no more fried foods, basically.
No, we can't have that fun.
Nope. Basically, long story short.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, well, let's just like make some stuff. That's why we got a combination of a lot of different stuff. Going on. But yeah. Let's see. I did my little used my little rice maker for the rice.
It's really good.
And then I did like I think it was the tomato puree. Put some seasonings in it, like bay leaf, put your onion powder, garlic powder, some salt and pepper, and then yeah, had that cook. That did come out pretty good. But
the chicken was real nice too. Get some of this salad. People probably sitting there watching this like why we gotta watch them eating? We not eating.
Y'all gonna be eating too. Y'all gonna eat with us.
Yup.
Y'all gonna get y'all food. And come eat with us. We're gonna sit here and just talk. Well, yeah.
So questions I got.
What you got?
First question. What would you say in the year? Dang, I don't know what that noise is. Good grief.
I think that's somebody's car.
Dang, why that car sound like that? Anyway, questions for 2021. What would you say is the the biggest thing that you learned, or at least was emphasized for you if you already knew it, like in 2021?
Biggest thing that I learned?
Or at least was emphasized if you already know this.
Well, I feel like there's been a lot of things with like family and stuff like that. Like I've heard a lot of stuff like family is who you know make your family or something like something. I can't remember what the saying is.
You talking about the one where they say stuff like your family is not
who's related to you or something like that.
It's who you make.
Yeah. I've been feeling like that quite a bit when I like my friends and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like you know they're like my family as well. I've always kind of like I've always kind of said it to an extent, but I feel like there's a good chunk of my friends that I have that I consider them like family and stuff. And
Did something happen that made that resonate for you then?
I don't know. I just kind of like thought about it more.
Sure.
I think it's one of those type of things. I kind of always kind of looked at certain people like, oh, this is my family, or whatever. But I feel like that's something that kind of like,
kind of stuck with you. Okay.
And then like, even though my family is kind of big, it's like I have certain people that I'm kind of just like closer with, and I feel like a lot of my friends, like, of course, I'm like closer with them, so I kind of consider them like family and stuff like that too.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Veggies were delicious.
See, y'all know how I feel about veggies. I don't know about the veggies and stuff.
They were so good. They were on like a little griddle and seared nicely and stuff like that. Good. Very, very, very good.
So what's everybody has like these New Year resolution type things. What's one thing that going into the new year that you kind of want to like do more of? If you could do like one thing, you're like, okay, this is something going into the new year I definitely want to do more of, either for yourself or like for your family. Or both.
Do more of. You mean like a event, or do you mean like a character trait?
Anything. It could be something as simple as I wanna people just say I want to eat healthier and stuff like that, or
sure,
something like that, or I want to take time, spend more time with family, or I don't know. I'm just giving different examples. What you think?
This is like a personal thing, but I think for me, I'm a very straightforward person, but I'm straightforward as in I tell people what I think. I don't really tell how things make me feel too much, and I want to kind of just get better at that. But I think a lot of it is because I remember the times where I would tell people that,
and they ain't really listening.
They weren't really listening, so I'm not gonna take that ownership all by myself of why I felt the need to be reactive in that way. But excuse me, I'm just gonna kind of go in with the mindset of those who kind of get it do, those who don't. I mean, whatever. So I think that was like the biggest thing is like, well, what's the point? Well, what's the point is that when you express yourself fully and other people aren't accepting it, those are the people that you shouldn't really be like, I guess spending your time with. So it's like the process of just being okay if a bridge gets burned because you're just being your authentic self as far as your feelings go. Okay. So for me, me, I don't really care so much about bridges being burned so much as like being in that vulnerable space of saying like, this made me feel this way, yada 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 yada, and then you spend all that time doing that and you feel like it's a waste of time. I should more think of it as I'm getting it out for me. So I think that's the thing that I probably would do more of this year.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's important to like say how you're feeling.
Yeah, it is. Very much so.
And not feel like you're being shunned because of that. Because of the fact that you feel a certain way about some things, and yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. What about you for that? That's really good.
Yeah.
Eating the top.
I feel like for me, I want to focus on more of my projects that I'm trying to do.
Sure.
I feel like a lot of times, like that, I kind of get caught up in everything else, and I don't really make time for myself and things I'm trying to do. And I want to start doing that more. I have a lot of things I want to do. I feel like I don't have a lot of time to do it. And I want to start making time for those different things. You know? Because I feel like a lot of my projects, I have so many different things I want to do, and it's difficult sometimes for me. Because I'm trying to do everything else for everybody else sometimes. Sometimes I kind of forget about myself.
Sure.
You know?
That makes sense.
So
and that's very true. It's very true.
Yeah.
Like, you do go out your way a lot for other people.
I do. Like, a lot. And sometimes that can get exhausting.
It's exhausting when it feels like it goes to waste or it's not reciprocated. Probably.
Yeah. So I kind of want to make more time for the things I'm trying to do. Definitely want to work out more.
Sure. Oh yeah.
That's definitely something I want to change, because I feel like when I would, it wasn't as frequent. And then I would get tired or whatever. So I want to just do things a little bit differently.
Sure.
So yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things I kind of want to just do a little bit differently and whatnot. So yeah.
Get some of these little rods.
But
No, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, I just think it's important to make time for yourself.
Sure.
Do different things. These mushrooms actually are pretty good. You know, I like mushrooms, y'all. But it's like, I don't know. I can't have a lot of them. You know? You love mushrooms.
I love most vegetables, to be honest with you. I'm just a vegetable eater, you know? Vegetable guy.
Yeah,
They're good for you.
I know. I'm trying. I just have certain ones I'm just like, I like this one or that one. Or mushrooms is one like I like, but
it's like a fungi, but it's still healthy, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know. What y'all want to do? And dip it in there. Yeah, they didn't have the actual like pretzel rod things, so we had to get creative. And we got the mini ones. I think they came out pretty good though. Nice and soft too. So, yeah. So, let me see. What else? Oh, I think it's your turn for a question, because I think you kind of repeated the question, right?
I mean, I know that constituted for me needing to take
Wow.
I don't know, but okay. What would you say is something that you're proud of that you did in 2021? Like an accomplishment, could be something that you said that you were going to do and you and you were able to do throughout the year, big or small, you know?
I would definitely say my dance stuff. Like actually putting it out there.
Shoot, getting a jump start?
I feel like it's something I've been talking about for years. And I feel like this was the one year that I actually said, okay, I'm gonna put it out there. And I did. You know, even though it's, I still want to get more consistent with putting stuff out there and stuff like that. But I would definitely say that Yeah, my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's something that I'm like, okay.
Like starting a YouTube channel and all that.
Being able to just do that, putting myself out there more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely say that would probably be
the biggest thing.
Yeah. How about you? I feel like I know.
Oh yeah, putting on my first book.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, self-publishing my first book, having 3 book signings. I mean that's a big accomplishment. You know that too. I sold like 90 books. This is my first book.
Dude, amazing.
I appreciate it. So that's
quite an accomplishment.
I think that's the thing for me is that's something where like I'm like I really did this shit on my own. I was really happy about that. Man, it's something I never done it before.
Yeah.
I have my own small business. I publish underneath myself. And then like I held book signings and I have other paraphernalia. I sold that pretty well too. Like for it to be my first time, for me to not be doing that as a full-time thing, you know. And it just went well.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
That's a big thing for me. Alright, your turn.
Let's see. Well, I got one.
What's up?
The videos that we did this year. What would you say from our food videos? What will be your favorite place that we have went to in Pride?
Man, that's hard. Yo, that's hard because it's like we went to so many good places. I mean, to throw out the ones that really like just stuck out to me, like they were just amazing, was K&G or KG. That was pretty freaking
amazing,
beyond amazing, really. Sorry.
Finger.
Yeah. Other ones that I really liked were I was trying to think of something that like just like popped. Ched's Olga was pretty good. Other ones that were good, but Ched's Olga is my favorite by Grand Rapids. So.
Makes sense.
A couple other good ones. Gojo was pretty good. I'm naming all of like the African spots, African or black spots. Well, they all are African or black, but like African-esque food is what I meant. Yeah.
I get you.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. There were just too many to name that were just excellent. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if this place was black, but that place in Wisconsin slapped too. That Jamaican place. I don't even know if this place is black. I know we talked about it for a little bit, but we didn't really review it.
Oh yeah.
We weren't really sure. But that place
that was
the place that was in South Milwaukee. That place was
good.
That place was delicious. Like the other experience was ass, but I'm like with what happened with like BC, that was ass. Like as far as like
that place is really good though.
This is really good, but their customer service is ass.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying the place that we weren't sure if they were black owned.
Oh yeah, that place was fire. Everything about it was fire.
Yeah, it was really good.
But
I don't even remember the name of that place.
Well, it was what was the name of it? Island Jam. Island Jam. Yeah.
That place was good.
Yeah, that was really good. I don't know. What would you say?
KG. Definitely.
KG is where it's at, y'all.
Let me see.
Oh, Curly Q's was good too.
Curly Q's.
I forgot about Curly Q's. Curly Q's was good too.
Curly Q's was really good. Let's see. Ched's Olga, of course. That's always good. Man, I'm trying to think of where else. I did like Serial Killers. I thought that whole concept was very unique and different.
Okay.
And it was like one of our like dessert places, because I think a lot of the places that we went to, they weren't dessert places. That was like our only one, and it was actually pretty good.
It was unique. Vegas overall, like as far as like the black scenes go, was kind of unique.
Oh yeah.
Well, because we did like that was the first time we did a dessert spot, and it was also the first time we did a breakfast spot.
Oh, grits. What was it? Grits.
Grits Cafe.
Grits Cafe.
That slap.
Them was the best grits, man. Oh my gosh. So delicious.
They knew what they were doing.
That was amazing.
Okay. Okay, so what was the worst?
The worst?
Yeah. And the worst could be food, worst could be customer service, worst could be overall. I would say it was the worst.
That what was it, BC's?
BC? We didn't even review them though. That's the thing. We didn't even review them.
I guess not. We were going to.
Yeah. Their customer service ruined that.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God we didn't, because we would have had to give them a straight 0 on the customer service. I mean, damn.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was 0.
I'm getting full. This is like a lot.
I done smashed all the beer cheese out of my Red Bull.
I have still a lot. There's a lot of. Whew, that's getting full. Getting very, very full.
Try to drink a little water, to cleanse your palate, Cleanse your palate of the palates.
But some of my worst. Let's see. I didn't really care too much for Ty's joint.
You did? Really? Ty's joint?
Wait, am I thinking of a different place?
I'm about to say, Ty's joint was good.
Which one am I thinking?
Are you thinking of Slapping Chicken?
Oh yeah, I was talking about Slapping Chicken.
Right.
That's my bad, y'all. My bad.
I'm about to say, you can't be doing Ty's joint out here. Ty's joint was good.
I'm sorry. I was talking about Ty's joint.
Or you mean Slapping Chicken? I got what you meant.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
So Slapping Chicken was your least favorite?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry. I was trying to get there.
Yeah.
I just felt like I feel like it was like nothing to me really like was just like, oh wow.
Oh you know wow, what I mean? One thing is good at the very least.
Whereas like with the other places it was like at least like 1 or 2 or whatever things kind of popped out to me, and it was just like, okay, this is good.
Sure. That makes sense.
So
yeah.
What about you? What you thinking?
So I there's a couple I didn't like per se.
I have a feeling which one you gonna say.
Yeah, International Fuse Bar and Grill's the one that I'm really thinking of. I mean, first of all, like the service was half-assed. Like it's not ass, it was half-assed, because like it was mediocre. It wasn't even thank you, have a nice day. I mean, they just like gave him the bag and said, here, nigga, basically. I mean, that's basically how it was. I'm just being honest with you. So like that alone was like, all right, so this is not like the best service already. Like they weren't rude or anything, they just weren't friendly.
Yeah.
And then like for them to not be friendly, and then like your plantains were tasting like dry death. Nah, I'm good. I'm smooth. Yeah. Because like them plantains were super dry. They were terrible.
Yeah, they weren't good.
I even tried to put agave on them. They ain't do nothing for it.
Yeah. It was pretty
so.
bad.
I don't know. To me, like, I shouldn't have to do that, because plantain should have like a natural type of like sweetness to it.
Yeah, it should.
And it just wasn't good. And then for the service to be half-assed, that just didn't really help. Really, I mean, like, I know we didn't review it, but I would say BC, but we didn't review it. Otherwise, BC would be holding that holding that candle of worst. Because like that service was ass. That service was like a 0 out of 5, because I mean, like, you just don't treat your customers or potential customers like that.
Yeah,
I don't care how much you think you gotta rush through some calls because you need to get through everything. You need to handle every call that you have with care, or people are not gonna want to come back to your business. And that's why I'm telling people on video, in my opinion, like, if you want to try BC, you go right ahead. But I'm good on bad customer service, and I don't like being treated like shit. I really don't. Yeah. Just being honest.
Yeah.
And that's not me trying to bash anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, that was my personal experience, and I didn't really appreciate it. So for me, that would be last if we hadn't reviewed it.
Gotcha.
I wasn't a fan per se of Slapping Chicken, just like you. I mean, the customer service was straight.
Yeah.
But like cool. That was good. The lady there was really friendly, but I mean, like outside of that, the food there was like kind of average. The chicken was straight to me, but like the other stuff wasn't stellar. And then like Jemai's home cooking wasn't really my favorite either. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing I really liked at that place, was the cheesecake. That was like the best thing they had. Because like everything, the chicken, it had potential, but it just didn't hit the way it should. To me, I felt like there were like 4 or 5 other chicken spots that had better chicken, and if it's if it gets down to that, that means the chicken's probably not that great. It's probably okay. Everything else, especially those really salty greens, weren't really doing it for me. But the customer service was good. That's why Jemai's is not last. Yeah. So like, I mean, the cheesecake was good and the customer service was straight. But I'd say International Fuse.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. But yeah, well, all right, y'all. So we're done eating.
Yep.
We're full.
Yep.
And we're gonna continue to enjoy the rest of our New Year's Eve. We hope y'all enjoy y'all's. Be safe out there. Drunk. Don't get drunk like that. Like, watch your surroundings, all of that stuff. Just take care of yourself, and we hope to see you all in the new year and all that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these amazing.
I'm pointing to the right area, right?
Videos. I don't know, honey. Like, we go through this all the time.
Okay.
We're in front of company.
Okay. Well, that'll be alright. They know how I be.
Anyways, so on that note, y'all have a good New Year. And thank you all for tuning in to TJ Foodies. And we will see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.